person's greatness is shaped by the way they think. This is not a new idea, but a timeless truth proven again and again through the lives of successful people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. Napoleon Hill once said, "What you think about yourself is what you become." But if thinking is truly that powerful, why do so many people struggle their entire lives without moving forward? Is it because they don't think about their future? Or because they never realize their own value? Today's story will help answer these questions and share a powerful life lesson. Stay with us until the end. I promise this video will be worth your time. Long ago, at a busy railway station, there lived a beggar who survived by asking passengers for money while they waited for their trains. Every day, he stood at the same spot, stretching out his hand and hoping for kindness. One day, he noticed a well-dressed man with a confident posture stepping onto the platform. The beggar thought to himself, "This man must be very rich. If I ask him, he will surely give me a lot of money." With hope in his heart, the beggar approached and held out his hand. But instead of giving him money, the man looked at him and asked, "Do you only take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar was shocked. He had never heard such a question before. Confused, he replied, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I survive by asking for money. I have nothing to give." The man smiled gently and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you have no right to ask for anything. I am a businessman, and I believe in exchange. If you can offer me something, I can give you something in return. But if you have nothing to give, I cannot give you anything either." With that, the man boarded his train and left. The beggar stood there in silence, replaying the words in his mind. "I have been begging for so long, yet no one has ever said this to me before." He wasn't rude, he was simply honest. For the first time, the beggar realized why people rarely gave him much. It was because he offered them nothing in return. That night, he could not sleep. One question kept repeating in his mind. What can I give? 2 days passed. The beggar did not ask anyone for money. He was lost in thought. On the third day, while sitting at the station, he noticed a patch of wildflowers blooming near the tracks. Their bright colors caught his attention, and suddenly, an idea struck him. What if instead of only taking, I give something back? He gently picked some flowers and returned to his usual spot. When someone gave him a coin, he smiled and offered a flower in return. Something unexpected happened. People happily accepted the flowers. Some even smiled and thanked him. As days passed, the beggar noticed something amazing. When he had flowers, people gave more generously. When he ran out of flowers, the donations decreased. So it's true, he thought. People like to receive something in return. One day, while giving flowers in exchange for money, he saw the businessman again sitting on a train. Excited, the beggar rushed over and said, "Sir, today I have something to give. If you give me money, I will give you flowers." The man smiled, handed him some money, and took the flowers. "You've understood the value of exchange," he said. "Today, you are no longer just a beggar, you have become a businessman." As the train pulled away, the man stood there thinking deeply. Am I really a businessman now? Then, suddenly, he understood. People are not giving me money out of pity, they are paying for the flowers I give them. That realization changed everything. That very day, he made a bold decision. He left the railway station and never returned as a beggar again. 6 months later, at the same railway station, 2 well-dressed men met and shook hands. One of them looked at the other with curiosity. "Do I know you?" he asked. The other man smiled and replied, "Yes, we have met before, twice, right here at this station." The man frowned, trying to remember. Then his eyes widened in surprise. "Wait, you're the beggar, the one I once refused to give money to, and later bought flowers from." The former beggar laughed. "Yes, that was me. But today, I am no longer a beggar. I run a successful flower business, and I am traveling to expand it." The businessman was amazed. "That's incredible. What changed your life?" The flower seller smiled and said, "You taught me one of the greatest lessons of my life.